Hello, welcome to today's episode, and on today's episode we continue our Europa Conference League adventure against PSV Eindhoven, legs 1 and 2, coming in this episode of Making Tottenham Hot Spurs Again. And welcome to episode number 13 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you. The first, I've just realised that camera, you can't see that camera, but that camera isn't right, so if you just bear with me a minute, I'll just sort this one out, because when I do switch cameras in a minute it'll just look funny. What was I going to say? On today's episode, of course, we have two games for you. PSV Eindhoven in the Europa Conference League quarter-final first and second legs. So that is today's episode. What's been going on since you were last with us? Not a lot. I hasten to add, since you were last with us, you played one game in the Premier League. It was a 2-0 win against Wolves. Goals from Bergwijn after 21 minutes. Dele Alli wrapping it up after 3 minutes into injury time at the end of the match through a penalty, making it 2-0 on that one. That follows our 3-0 loss in the FA Cup quarter-final against Liverpool, of all people. We can't meet them in this competition. Thank goodness for that. How does that leave us in the table? Let's have a look. Well, we're still top, 71 points. Behind us now, Manchester City, who we are playing in the sandwich game between these two games, on 69 points. They have played one game more than us. So that's how that one stands, and we do have one goal difference in them. So it is a 6-pointer. If we can win our game against Manchester City, then to be honest, we must be firm favourites with just about 7 games to go. Firm favourites to secure a Premier League win for this particular season. More of that a little bit later. I think it's high time we got on with the episode. Our first game of the episode is a away leg, first leg of the Europa Conference quarter-final. And the team that we're putting out for this one are as follows. It's Casteels in goal, Reguilón, Romero, Saul and Emerson Royal, Dembele and Holzberg, Son, Ali and Lucas Moura, Kane up front, Galini, Davis, Winks, Bergwijn, Tanganga, Skip, Lo Celso, Doherty, Brian Gill, Letuta, Dyer and Sanchez all on the bench. I'm sure... not really. I was thinking we've probably got somebody else in amongst that lot that we could actually put on the bench instead of the goalkeeper. In fact, what I am going to put is I'm going to put Lasala on there. Right, so that is the team that will face PSV Eindhoven in this first game of the episode. And the teams are out. PSV won 2 of their last 5, lost 1, drawn 2, and we've won 4 of our last 5. That one loss against Liverpool in the quarter-final of the FA Cup, much to our annoyance, but sometimes these things do happen. And PSV getting early doors, but Dembele picking up the ball. Son, Reguilón, Dembele coming forward, looking for Lucas Moura. He's not going to get there though. It's a bit slow off the mark. Emerson Royal picking it up in defence. Holzberg. Dele Alli's picked up a yellow card, I noticed. Lucas Moura. It's double back. Emerson Royal gets a boot in, and Dele Alli's found him some space in the penalty area. Just 3 minutes on the clock, and we go 1 up. Let's hope that is a good omen. Lucas Moura doubling back, and Emerson Royal getting his boot into it, and right into the path of Dele Alli. and puts that away. So heading back to Casteels. Nice defensive work there. So finds Emerson Royal to Holsberg. Holsberg to Lucas Moura to Kane. Kane goes on a bit of a run. Crosses in for Lucas Moura, but Lucas Moura couldn't get it under control. Emerson Royal heads that, but ball given away. Gakpo is in. He's chipped the goalkeeper and he's scored. So with 4 minutes on the clock, it's 1-1. PSV aren't going to lie down, it would appear. So as quick as we got in front, they've come straight back at us. Gakpo, Casteels come off his line. Gakpo just chipped. And Son has taken a knock, which is really, really annoying. And appears to be okay. He's picked up a little bit of encouragement. Pretty even Stevens in this first half. We have a corner. Son with the corner. Curls it in. Ooh, it looked like it was going in. Holsberg tidies up in midfield, but comes to nothing. As we head down towards half-time, do we get another highlight before half-time? No is the answer, I think. So, half-time. No changes at half-time, and we're underway again. Holsberg to Lucas Moura. So, Reguilón. Holsberg finds Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal crosses it for Dembele to Kane. And that's gone out for offside. Well, it gone out for a corner, but I think Kane was offside. And PSV will be looking for a way through here. Let's hope they can't find it. Emerson Royal cutting that one out to Lucas Moura. Holsberg. Emerson Royal. Lucas Moura. Emerson Royal back to Casteels. Casteels. Sul, Emerson Royal, Holsberg, come forward now. Dele Alli, Holsberg to Kane, Kane to Holsberg, Dembele, back to Kane. Kane looking for a way through, couldn't find it. Dembele, Son now to Dembele, Kane, Dele Alli. Kane looks for Son, but Son hadn't really gone on that much of a run. Emerson Royal cuts it out in midfield. We'll try and build again. This time Son is on. And the referee, the linesman's not moved. I'm not sure whether that's accepted or not. I think it is. And we go 2-1 up after 61 minutes. Son this time perfected his run. First time he wasn't sure. He kept back. Didn't really have that much of a run. So this time he got away. And he's done all right. So, question is now, Son is looking tired out there, and he's been felled. Holsberg is going to have a free kick. And takes that free kick, but goes wide. He has scored from those, of course. 66 minutes gone. Saul is tired in defence. And looks like they've made a couple of substitutions, which we're going to need to look at in just a moment. In fact, let's look at those now, because it might affect our opposition instructions. Ritsu Doyan has come on. Bruma has come on. And we are going to mark him. I'll confirm those changes. Not going to make any changes of our own just for the moment. We're going to come in that way now. So, we've got a highlight. We're going to play the highlight out and then we'll make those changes. Dembele, Holzberg, but gives the ball away. Trying to get it through to Kane. Didn't make it. And Reguilón cuts that one out. Nicely. Son. Dembele. Holzberg. Back to Dembele. Holzberg. Dembele. Dembele looks for Emerson Royal, who heads it down to Lucas Moura. Kane. Kane through to Dele Alli. Second of the game. 18th of the season. And we go 3-1 up. And I think we can now make those changes with a reasonable amount of decision. Dele Alli drew the goalkeeper. Yonkers could have, I think, probably cut it out, but decided not to. Right, they have also made a couple of changes. It's a good opportunity. What we'll do is drop a bit of praise to the team. And then what we'll do is we will look at changes in the back here. Right, we're going to change Saul for Davidson Sanchez. Son is tired, so we'll make a change there as well. I think we'll be suggesting bringing Bergwijn on. And do we rest Harry Kane as well? We don't have another striker on the bench. That is our one big issue that we need to sort out going forward. Is another class striker that can be substituted come on and take his place, because we don't have one really. And make those two changes, I think, for the moment. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, go out and make me proud. Get back underway. Oh, I'm not quite sure what's happened now. We've got a black screen. Let's hope that's nothing to worry about too much. We're going to try our usual trick of Holzberg's going to go back there. Dele Alli is going to drop into the slot. He's going to drop back as a ball-winning midfielder on support. Or is it box to box? And Holzberg drops back as the defensive midfielder, albeit and we do have a problem here. Oh, we've got the screen back. Thank goodness for that. Quite sure what was going on there. A bit of a worry for a second or two. Goalkeeper comes out one over the top. Castile's come out for it, and then Goatsy. And that's not what we wanted to happen. Castile's mistake there. I think it was a bit of a Romero sort of stopped because he thought Castells was coming out for it. Castells thought Romero was going to deal with it and didn't. And we've got players playing in black as well, which seems a bit bonkers. We got I don't know what happened there. Something happened. Dembele looks like he's given everything and suggested that he should be changed for Winks. Let's give him a couple more minutes and we will do that. Let's make that change. Dembele for Harry Winks. And I think we can actually make a 6th change. Can we not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we can make a 6th change. We can make a 4th change. Let's make that final change as well then. Emerson Royal is tired. Matt Doherty can come on for him, or do we bring Dermy Lasala on? Dermy Lasala is only 1 star, and Matt Doherty is, yeah, we'll bring on Matt Doherty I think on this occasion. Trying to see the game out now. 3-2 will do us going into the second leg, and that's what it's going to end up as. That is quite a comprehensive win. 19 shots, 8 on target, 1.95 against 12 shots, 7 on target, 1.03. Gakpo and Goats were the ones that really did us on that particular effort. Outstretched arms, good win for us. Let's make everybody happy. Dele Alli had a really good game. And then we've got a number of Harry Kane seemed to pick up form. Did well out there. So all in all, not a bad evening's work. There seems to be a real buzz around the team at the minute. How far can you take it? If we build on these good times, be very happy. Good morale is important. Did Ali Ali's early goal shape the way? Goalie goals bonus, it's helped us on our way. Are you impressed with the goal? Gaspo, it was a great goal, no denying it. So we'll take a 3-2 back to the Tottenham Stadium for that one, and we now face in 3 days a 6-pointer against Manchester City. You're not going to see that game, but we'll come back and let you know how we get on. And here's the team that is going to play in the second leg of this Europa Conference League quarterfinal. Galini's in goal because Castells is injured. Reguilón, Sanchez, Sewell and Emerson Royal, Dembele and Holzberg in front of them, Son, Lo Celso, Lucas Moura and attacking midfield, Kane up front. Castells is on the bench. He's passed the fitness test, but I don't really want to. I really don't want to try him out and find that we have a problem. Tanganga, Winks, Ali, Doherty, Skip, Bergwijn, Dyer, pre-sold Brian Gill, Davis and Lasala are all on the bench. It says that we are missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 of 12 subs. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, that's the team that we're putting out against PSV for this second leg. 1 goal advantage going into the second leg. And the teams are out. 4 of the last 5. That will give you some indication of how we got on against Manchester City. We'll come back to that after this. PSV having lost their last game, that was against us in that 3-2 first leg loss at their place at the Philips Stadion. And we are underway. We have this up now. First highlight, Son with a free kick, crosses it in, it's cleared away, and Gakpo is on it. Gozia, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sanchez tidying up. Son. Sanchez in for Romero, who is also injured. Dembele, Reguilon, Sanchez, Reguilon, Dembele, all very tight. Son looking for a way through. Dembele gets it in front for Kane. Kane's in. Can he put this one away? He goes around the goalkeeper. He does. 27th goal of the season. 4-2 on aggregate. We've taken the lead after 11 minutes. Very sensible build-up until it was looked as if we could get Kane away. Kane doing what Kane does well, and created the space, got himself around the goalkeeper, and he was in. Lo Celso now to Lucas Moura. Lo Celso, Emerson Royal, Hojberg tried to get that forward, didn't make it. Emerson Royal, Hojberg goes out wide to Son. Son crosses it in, and it was Kane who had the shot saved. Lucas Moura was there waiting for the titbits, and we go 2 up, 5-2 on aggregate. After 16 minutes, the goalkeeper parrying it, and we put that away quite nicely. Emerson Royal with the throw in to Lucas Moura. Hojberg finds Emerson Royal, who went on a bit of a run. He's gone looking for Kane, but put it too far in front of him. Kane's an old boy, and Gozia crosses in, put that straight into the arms of Galini, who's in goal for us today. I was going to say Castiles then for a minute, but then realised he wasn't there. Sanchez, Galini, headed down for Lo Celso, looks for Lucas Moura, looking for his second of the game. He's been fouled in the penalty area. The referee's pointed initially. Obviously VAR will look at it. It's being checked. It is a penalty, and Harry Kane steps up. Will be looking for his second of the game here, and he's tucked it away in the corner. His second, 28th goal of the season. Harry Kane does the business again. 6-2. I think we are comfortable now. 4-goal cushion. 3 on the night. Saul with the free kick. Emerson Royal. Back to Saul. Emerson Royal. Hojberg. Lo Celso. Emerson Royal. Saul. Hojberg. And he's been tackled. And Saul was having none of that. Decided to get it back, but give it away straight away. Son. This goes wide. Emerson Royal cuts that out nicely. We are playing quite good football up to now. Lucas Moura gives that away. Can't afford to give them away. Sanchez heads it down to Galini. Galini pumps the ball forward, looking for Kane, who's now on a hat-trick. Lucas Moura has picked it up, crosses it in for Kane, and he's got his hat-trick, 29th of the season. And I thought for a minute the linesman hadn't moved, and I thought perhaps he'd given offside, but apparently not. Kane headed that down to Lucas Moura, and just tucked that inside the post. 7-2, 4-0 on the night, and highlight continues from kickoff. Gozia Long ball looking for Duan. Crosses it in, Goatsy, and Galini. I thought it got down to that, but apparently not. It had gone wide of the post. Emerson Royal with the throw into Lo Celso. Back to Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal's been tackled and gives it away to proper Gakpo. Puts it wide. Galini with the kick. Goatsy gets one back. And they've been putting us under a bit of pressure for a short while there. And we messed around with it. Galini gave it away, trying to make the clearance. And Goatsy was in. Sanchez marking him, but he got away from Sanchez. And it's 4-1 on the night. We don't want them to get back into it anymore, really. Apparently Goatsy needs marking, so we'll have him marked. And I think Gatspo looks as if he's completely blown to bits, so we'll just make that one change to the instructions. Lo Celso to Lucas Moura, who goes on a bit of a run. Emerson Royal, Hodgberg, Lo Celso, Lucas Moura, Emerson Royal, Hodgberg, who's tackled and given away proper. He's having a good game, a proper game out there. So back to Galini, to Sanchez. Sanchez now finds Dembele. Lo Celso, we come forward again. Kane, Son, back to Kane. And Kane puts his fourth away of the evening. 8-3 on 8. Oh, it's going to be offside. Oh no, it wasn't. It was onside, his 30th goal of the season, and we'll see it again now. I thought that was going to be disallowed. Kane, just onside, I think. He's tucked that away nicely. 8-3 on aggregate. And Lucas Moura crosses it again for Kane. Oh, he was tackled in the D. And Vogels could get a second yellow here and get sent off. He has. And we're still not at half time. (5-1) on the night. I can't remember who we were likely to play. I think it's is it between Trabzonspor and Olympic Lyonnais in the semi-final. If we get that far, half-time has arrived. 5-1 at half-time. And you come back for the second half after we've drawn breath. 5-1 at half-time. 8-3 on aggregate. And we have made one change at half-time. We've taken Kane off. He's done his job. 4 goals on the evening. And we put Son up front. Bergwijn has come out on the left side for now. And that's the only change. Just give Kane a rest. Son. Oh, just headed wide from the corner. Gakpo is off. Sangre is on. Which means that we need to do the business on him. Just to make sure it doesn't get away. Emerson Royal cuts that one out to Lucas Moura. Lo Celso, Holzberg, Son. Lo Celso finds Lucas Moura through to Bergwijn, but Bergwijn couldn't deposit it in the back of the net. Drop a bit of praise to the team. Never does any harm. Not so many highlights in this second bit, which is good news. So we head towards our time to make some changes. Bergwijn, Reguilón, forward for Son. He's got it. Oh, he's coming off the post. Didn't think that was going on for a minute. 24th goal of the season from Son. And at 6-1 on the evening, 9-3 on aggregate. Really turned the tap on here. Didn't think Son was going to get to it. Did. And pinged it off the post. Right. Let's have a look. Changes wise then. What needs to be done. Right. We can swap these two over. I think it's time for Son to take a rest. We'll bring... Oh, hang on a minute. Hold on a minute. Right, Son for Dele Alli on that left side. I think we can make 4 changes, if I'm right. Lucas Moura is going to come off for Bryn Gil on the right side. Leave Bergwijn up front. And then I think what we'll do is give it another few minutes, and then what we'll do is make that final change. Lo Celso will bring it on a midfielder. Who have we got central midfielder wise? We've got Harry Winks can come on for Lo Celso and drop Holzberg back into defensive role. Emerson Royal with the throw in. Bryn and Bryan Gil is through to Dele Alli. Very tame shot in the end from Dele Alli. Got his shooting boots on just yet. Saul is tired in defence. Oh no, he's not. Yellow card. Holzberg picks up the loose ball. Bergwijn, Bryan Gil, Saul, Holzberg to Lo Celso, Bergwijn, Dembele through to Bryan Gil, who deposits that in the corner. His second goal. In fact, maybe an offside there. And I think it stood. He was onside. And VAR doing its job again. 7-1 on the night. 10-3 on aggregate. And it's time to make that final change, I think. So, Lo Celso, hang on, Holzberg can move into defensive midfield. Lo Celso drop back into there, and we'll bring Harry Winks on for him. Ball-winning midfielder on support. Making our final change. And it's job done. Reguilón with the throw into Sanchez. Reguilón. Dembele. Dembele forward for Bergwijn, who rounds the goalkeeper. 8-1. 11-3 on aggregate. Massive, massive scoreline. Lovely ball over the top. Bergwijn just took it round the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's had a really, really torrid time. So has Thomas in that left back. A lot of it coming in off that left wing. And we've got Bryan Gil is injured now, which is a bit of a problem. There's nothing we can do about that. I'm not sure Winks can play out there. Bergwijn can, but that means we've got nobody up front. We're stuck. Hodgberg. So it might be that we move Winks out there. Hodgberg into there. And can we make that change then? Oh, we can make another change. I didn't realise. That's 1, 2, 3. We've gone 5. I didn't realise we could make 5 changes. In which case then, let's undo that. And we'll put this back as it was. Winks there. Hodgberg in defensive midfield. And then we must have on the bench, have we got a right midfielder? We haven't. Which means we have to make a change. Can anybody play on that right side? Nobody can. So even if we have a swap around here, we're struggling. Having taken off all our right-sided players. Nobody with even the slightest inclination of a right or a left there. Right, well, what we're going to have to make a decision here and play somebody out of position. Let's bring Dermila Sala on for Bringill. We're in injury time. It's only 2 minutes, and it's not the ideal. And that is it. 8-1 on the evening, 11-3 on aggregate. A wholesale win. Kane getting 4 in the end, and 28 shots, 15 on targets, 4.72 against 8.4 and 0.77. A comprehensive win. Very nice victory. Well done. We'll have a look then and see who outstretched arms. Very pleased with your performances out there tonight, as is Lo Celso, Reguilon, Sanchez, Sewell, Nicholas Sewell demotivated. I'm not sure why. Did well out there. Hodgberg, he did well out there. And then Bergwijn and Brian Gill, until he was injured, came on. That's what we'll go with. How big a result, given the one I've had, you know what, it's a really huge result because we did well. All the things we have done well. What do you make of performing his expected goals right now? Do you have any news on Brian Gill's injury? I haven't spoken to the medics on it, so we'll have to wait and see. That is the final results, and if we are playing the winner of this game, which I'm not sure we are, so it'll either be Anderlecht Rennes or Olympique Lyonnais in the next round. Let's see. It's going to be another episode coming. Can we see who we are playing? Tottenham win the Euro. Does it tell us? Not in that one. It doesn't. Brian Gill is injured. He's out for 3 or 4 weeks. We won't see him for a while then. We draw Anderlecht, another Dutch side, having gone past one Dutch side. Anderlecht in the semi-final. We qualify for the Euro Cup, securing a top 5 finish in the Premier League. So let's have a quick roundup then of what's been happening. Having completed that 8-1 victory in that match, 11-3 in total. Manchester City, we beat them one goal to nil. Brian Gill, after 82 minutes, basically a mistake between Emerson and a defender, and he took a full advantage of it. You can't blame him for that. That leaves us in the Premier League. It leaves us top of the table at the moment. 2 games in hand over Manchester City, 2 points between us, which means if we take advantage of those 2 games, we'll be on 80 points, an 8 difference. We still have a 6-point difference over Liverpool, who are in 3rd, and Manchester United, or MUFC, also in 4th, joint 3rd really, but a goal difference and then a bit of a gap. So really need to keep going, keep that gap up between Liverpool and Man UFC, and we have, as long as we can win 1 or 2 of those games against that we have in hand over Manchester City, then I think we can take full advantage of that. Let's have a look and see what our next episode is looking like. We were technically coming back for Chelsea-Liverpool, but I think it's going to be the 2 Anderlecht games in the next episode, and then we'll see how that all pans out, and probably be the final 2 Premier League games of the season, and hopefully a Euro Cup final to look forward to. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. It keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again are currently released, or will be released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, follow me on Twitter, JustOffsideFM. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. Semi-final Euro Conference League Cup. We'll be back for that. 2 games. Away in the first leg, home in the second leg. The way we like it. It's coming up in the next episode. Till then, bye-bye.